Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Want to talk about yesterday's NFL related news. Tuesday, October 2nd, 2018. It was reported that early in the day, brother of an NFL player was killed in a drive-by shooting. And we just saw this with Richard Jefferson of the NBA. Supposedly his father was killed in a drive-by shooting. Want to go over the details of this story and show you what's so suspicious about it. But let's just begin by reading. Brother of Indianapolis Colts Denzelle Goods fatally shot. The younger brother of Indianapolis Colts player Denzelle Goods was shot and killed Tuesday in South Carolina, officials said. Overton Deshaun Goods, 23, died after he was shot around 8:30 a.m. during a drive-by shooting, the Cherokee County coroner confirmed to Fox News. So 8:30, that number should jump out in a very big way in light of what I've educated about in terms of murder by numbers. Of course, there's that song, Murder by Numbers, that came out in the year 83. 83, 8:30. In gematria, murder sums to 83. Of course, football also sums to 83. We've documented a lot of suspicious football deaths over the years in connection to this number. The player who lost his brother at 8:30 is named Denzelle, and the way it's spelled has gematria of 83. I want you to notice that murder sums to 83 and 38, so does Denzelle. Because guess what day is the birthday of the football player? Denzelle Goods, his birthday is March 8th. March 8th, and he happens to be 27 years old. Fateful number. The word ritual, 27. The March 8th birthday. A right birthday for a born-to-be football player. From this killing to his upcoming birthday is 158 days. Freemasonry equals 158. And if you saw all my work on the Jesuit order's birthday, which just passed September 27th, we were talking a lot about the numbers 71 and 158. Catholic equals 71. The Jesuit order, their birthday is September 27th, but they were first formed on August 15th. 15/8. Again, the entire world of rigged and scripted sports, which are so transparent, is controlled by Masonry. The Scottish Rite, the Jesuits within the Catholic Church. They control the world of sports. All the rituals on the field are in tribute to them, including the murder rituals off the field. So what else can I say about this? You know, he's killed on October 2nd, 10/2 like 102. We know what those numbers mean when it comes to black men. Slavery equals 102. The N-word equals 102. You know? What else can I say? I think there's a few more notes here. The man killed, Overton Deshaun Goods, he was 23 years old. 83 is the 23rd prime number. Shot at 8:30. The other thing, Overton Deshaun Goods, 84 and 78. Jesuit equals 84 and 78. And it's very clear that this death has a lot to do with the Jesuits, the Masons within the Catholic Church. Consider this Thursday, the Colts are playing in primetime. This man plays for the Colts. His team's about to be primetime football to start week 5. And, his brother gets murdered. Last year, there was a primetime game with the 49ers and the Rams, and the same day that the game was going to play, one of the veteran NFL players dropped dead, and in his career, he'd played for the Rams and the 49ers. I mean, what a coincidence. And this stuff just happens all the time. Don't forget the movie Murder by Numbers. They changed the E to a 3 and the B to an 8. 3 and 8, 8 and 3. Murder. 83-38. This is where that phrase comes from, your number's up. Your number's up. Denzelle Goods' brother's number was up. You know what else I noticed? His birth numerology. 3 plus 8's 11, plus 91's 102, 102. Number we just talked about, slavery, the N-word, his brother's dead on 10-2. These pro sports need to be brought to an end, you know. They're just such a joke on so many levels. They're such a joke. They're just so stupid. I don't know how anyone is fooled by pro sports. The person out there watching who thinks pro sports are real, what do you think's real about them? You know, I've been here since 2014 calling the championships before the seasons begin. You know, showing you what teams are going to win every weekend, calling nearly every game correct before they're played. I don't know how you guys can't see that these games are rigged. Every game they have to make this stupid, exciting finish. I just watched Monday Night Football. I told everybody the Chiefs were going to win. It was part of a 16 parlay that multiplied everybody's money. My girlfriend was watching, and before the final drive happened with the Broncos, I told her exactly what was going to happen. And then she laughed because it was exactly that way. I said, just watch. The Broncos are going to get all the way down the field, even though there's no time. They're going to have a chance to score, and they're going to come up short. You guys, do you understand how to play football? Do you understand, like, strategy and what you would do if you were a coach? Because NFL coaches apparently don't every weekend. How did the Broncos even get down the field at the end of the game? Was it because they put their linebacker in a zone right up at the line of scrimmage and left the entire middle of the field wide open so they could get a 40, 50-yard gain? Is that why it happened? Does that happen every single Sunday, every Thursday, every Monday, every fucking game? Yeah, it does. You're not paid millions of dollars, you know, to coach a legitimate sport. You're paid millions of dollars in the NFL because you're part of the secret society of rigged football games that rips off gamblers and keeps fans on the edge of their seat with the contrived, you know, excitement. I mean, you know, a 15-year-old with common sense could coach better than any NFL coach, period. Period. End of discussion. You know, you guys think Bill Belichick's something in his hoodie, you know, standing over there doing jack shit. Just gets to be on the Patriots after September 11th. In the right place at the right time. You know, his father was probably somebody in on the 9/11 conspiracy, honestly. It's probably really what it was. These people all in on a secret society. 9/11, Patriot Act, Patriots. Whole thing's a fucking joke, man. Just makes me sick every week. How about the baseball game last night? You know, I'm calling all the baseball games right this week. You got an 0-2 count. You got 2 outs. The only thing you can't do is give up a hit because you got a runner in scoring position. So what are you going to do with no balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs? Oh, you're going to throw a meatball right over the middle of the plate so they can drive in the tying run late in the game. Isn't that exactly what you would fucking do? I mean, I just hate pro sports. I fucking hate pro sports. They're such a joke. You got to be so fucking dumb to not see how rigged they are. Plus all this shit goes on. People always dropping dead before the primetime games, always in connection to the teams that are playing. I mean, how brain dead is America? How brain dead is the world? It's not just America. Sports are rigged all across the globe. The World Cup? Are you fucking kidding me? A soccer team gets trapped in a cave in Thailand that France, a territory they used to control? You know? Oh my God. The whole world is a joke. Can't emphasize it enough. I can't emphasize it enough. Oh yeah, and didn't the coach of the Colts just say he'd do the same thing over again? I'd do the same thing 1,000 fucking times. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Colts coach, with no time left in the game in overtime, decided to go for it on 4th and a decent distance, backed up in his own end zone instead of just punting the ball away, and then it would have been a tie game instead of turning it over and then allowing the other team to get 3 easy points and win. And oh, by the way, on my sports picks, I said why it made a lot of sense for the Colts and Houston to be 1-3. In light of Andrew Luck, who plays on the team with the horseshoe. Another coincidence. Horseshoe, symbol of luck. They get the quarterback luck. You know, another coincidence. He comes from Stanford. Sends Peyton Manning to play for John Elway in Denver, just like how John Elway was drafted by the Colts and then went to play for Denver. Did you notice the father-son combo this past weekend? Andrew Luck lost. Eli Manning lost to the Saints, who his father Archie used to play for. Andrew Luck, the son of Oliver Luck, who used to play in Houston. Anyway. Archie Manning and Oliver Luck used to even be teammates up in Minnesota. They did. But, man, I'm just ranting now. I'm just so sick of stupid people and people not spreading this work and, you know, people sleeping on this knowledge, and I'm just sick of dumb fucking people, man. That's what I'm sick of. I don't know who watches fucking sports and thinks these games are legitimate. They're just such a fucking joke. 2 outs, 0-2. The only thing you can't do here as the pitcher is throw the meatball right over the plate. Plus, you got a batter that swings and strikes out at everything. Just throw some breaking fucking shit in the dirt. He's going to strike out. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just throw the fastball right over the plate. God. And doesn't this shit just happen every fucking game? God, it's just so dumb. You guys understand that as someone who knows how to play the game, that you understand not to do these things as like a 10-year-old? You don't think a grown man who's paid millions of dollars to play a sport knows not to do that? You know, a guy that gets coached and plays a sport for a living? You don't think he knows not to do that? Do you know how good a control a major league pitcher has? You guys, as a 10-year-old, I could throw a baseball through a coffee can 95 out of 100 times. Literally, that's not an exaggeration. That's what I could do as a 10-year-old, you know? I was a good baseball player. And you know what? In my community, there were people who were even better than me at baseball. That means in this nation, there's a lot of people who are really good at baseball. That means there's a lot of people who are smart enough and enough ability to not throw the meatball over the fucking plate with an 0-2 count and 2 outs. God. You know how many people in this world can catch a third down pass wide fucking open without sticky gloves that are pretty much impossible to drop the fucking ball with? It's funny how those receivers are hard to find in the NFL. Oh shit, my team just lost again because fucking dumb shit couldn't catch the wide open third down fucking first down fucking conversion. God. You guys sit there and pay all these money to watch this fucking bullshit. Oh shit, my coach forgot there was no time in the game and the team didn't have any timeouts, so all we had to do was keep them from getting a huge 50 fucking yard gain. Had the whole goddamn defense stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Every fucking week, man. And then worst of all, people get murdered every goddamn week. And you guys are sitting here going, oh, I think it's another coincidence. This numbers shit's a bunch of bullshit. You know? So I'm done. I'm just talking in circles like how these sports games are tired circles of the same circus acts and nonsense and just idiocy. Until next time.